Morning, y'all. It's a beautiful morning out here in southern Alabama. It is, it's not super hot yet, right? Where I live, it's been ridiculous. It has been really rough. We've been getting, we're praying for days that are only like 91 and 92. But, haven't been too bad so far. We're out here today. I'm doing a little bit of a forage. We've had a little bit of rain lately, and I'd like to see what's popped up. I've seen a few boletes, saw some old dead coral mushrooms, fungus rather. But we're also searching for a good piece of like old pine or driftwood. My nephew, you'll see at the beginning of this video, fished him up his first good snapping turtle. And we have done a unusual taxidermy job on the shell. You got a 11-year-old helping you. He makes some creative decisions, but so we're looking for a piece of wood to mount the shell on. It's already taxidermied. I'll show you all of it later on, but we're looking for us a good piece of wood. So follow along and we'll see what we can find. I haven't filmed much because there's a lake worker back that way that they had a giant wasp nest kill a tree and have it fall down. He's talking about it and doing stuff, but oh my god, y'all, the muscadines are out. They are everywhere. I got them already. No way you can see down in my bag, but we're getting so many. So I'm gonna pick berries for a while. We've reached a time of day where I'm gonna be sweating like a pig, but I've been trying to get it on film and I haven't been able to yet. The muscadines are insane right now. Like it's so wild. And like some of these, especially like, non-hunting areas, you kind of got to fight the squirrels and the raccoons and the possums for them. But I've been standing under this tree and I've been picking up a ton of them. And you can hear where the squirrels are for every one that they eat up there, they're knocking down 2 or 3. So I've just been standing underneath these vines, we're just waiting for them to knock them down. It is wild. I don't know how well you can see. This is all just eat up with muscadine vines. I've seen a few buggy bolete mushrooms. Nothing super crazy. Nothing worth picking. Nothing worth even disturbing, really. But yeah, we're here. I've seen some blue mist flower, which is pretty cool. We've discussed that medicinally here. We're not making medicine today. We're looking for food and arts and crafts projects. But it has been so far a great forage day. In one maybe 8 square foot patch, I've filled up a quarter of this basket already with grapes. So it's that's wonderful, because I have another spot that I've had my eye on up the road that is loaded down, but none of them were ripe last time I went. And then I have them on my land too. So I'm going to be inundated with muscadines, which we are not complaining about. We'll probably we might do a wine making video on that. I keep finding them like this. We're going to be stomping grapes like we was in France. But I'm getting back on them again. So you can just see, on the ground, you see these little dark spots. It's grapes. It's grapes everywhere. So we'll keep going. It's a good day so far. Well, missed those guys pretty good. They're all dried out. But it's a good sign. They're in the area. Here's another one. The chanterelles, a little too late. Okay, so here's a good spot I can show y'all something cool. Is just the difference in how animal activity and just how plants ripen. You see all these little black berries on the ground. That's all muscadines. And again, I can show y'all here. Take my water bottle out. Maybe. I got that many in one little area, right? 8 foot square area. And around here, they've none of these are good. I found 1 or 2. That one might be good. If it is, I'll show y'all how you tell. That one's okay. the way you can tell is like you pick it up, and you just give it like the barest little pinch like that. And if it doesn't if it's firm-ish and doesn't immediately like split on you, like see that? Yeah, that one's no good. That one's been on the ground a long time. If you can give them like that good little pinch, this one might be okay. Nope. Gross. But if you give them that little bit, see that one's really old, that one's dry. Give them that little bit and you can tell if they're ripe or not, like they're good to eat. There's a few more over here that might be okay, but it's just as wild that like that one has dropped like all of its fresh fruit at once. And now this one, like no good. Yeah, that one's okay. Like all of this fruit's already like done. Like it's like not even been eaten, it's just sitting on the ground rotten. This lake is pretty today, y'all. Look out there. And you can smell, like if you're ever walking around a lake and you smell like a fishy smell, you can tell that the fish are they're on bed is what we say. It's where they're laying their eggs and stuff. Wish I brought some fish and stuff. Also right here as I was walking. It's cicada time, y'all. Are you alive? You're very much not alive. We might take him and make a taxidermy thing out of him. Alright, y'all. We back to the vehicle. Different vehicle, by the way. My old truck, it gave up on us, so I've been driving this Grand Marquis. But we got us a mess of muscadines. I did get the piece of wood that I was wanting to use for my nephew's taxidermy project. I picked up that cicada shell too. I actually have been collecting cicada shells. They're just up here on my dashboard saying dried out. And I'm going to do like a small taxidermy piece, like a little like tabletop on shelf type thing. I'll make a video on that too. But I figured like, you know, we didn't, mushrooms just, they were there. It just wasn't the right time. Like they're not in a cycle. You know, throughout the season, they run in cycles. Like that's kind of the beauty of mushroom hunting, especially in a wet environment like I live in. That like, you know, I didn't find them today, come back in a week or two. Like you'll find other ones. They continuously sprout throughout the season. The ones I found were all either bug eaten or dried out, so it wasn't a mushroom day, but it was blame sure a muscadine day. Like this big old basket, I got about a third of the way full of grapes. I have enough to. I do small batch wine generally. I've near about got enough for a gallon of wine. I'm gonna keep saving them up, but I figured while we're sitting here, I'd show you how to eat one. See, you don't eat the skins on this type of grape. All right. You can find the little stem place. You just kind of put it up to your mouth and squeeze, and if it doesn't immediately pop, you take your teeth and just make a little slit in it. Got a second juice I'm gonna show y'all. It's got this little like fleshy bit on the inside. That's what you eat. Suck all the juice out. For that little empty shell. They have seeds inside of them. Now, you can eat seeds. I've yeah, like that one had these 3 little seeds in it. You can eat those. A word of caution, though. Like I've read that it's kind of like I've heard that you're supposed to eat the seeds out of pomegranate too. That it's like it's good for your digestion, it's fibrous, you know, good for your colon. Well, moderation. I have a family member who managed to impact their colon and end up in the emergency room and in the hospital for a few days from eating muscadines, and they ate so many of the seeds that it impacted their colon. And if anybody's ever had an impacted colon, it's extremely painful. It can kill you. So moderation. Like if you're going to sit there and eat a good big mess of them, I'd have a spit cup and I'd spit out the seeds. But I'm going to get these home. I actually got to stop by the grocery store on the way home and pick up something, but that's okay. It's on the way from this particular public lake. Y'all see me here a bunch. I like to walk around this place. Like there's just a bunch of stuff to find. But I'm going to go home and I'm going to set out my nephew's piece of driftwood. It's not driftwood, it's just fallen pine, but it looks like driftwood, so that's why I wanted to get it. But it was just a good day. It was a good foraging day. I'm glad I got to get out. Nowadays, you got to get out early, real early, before that heat kicks in. It's just, I mean, I'm soaked right now. It's horrible. But it was nice. The frogs and toads were out. I hadn't shown y'all that I got some more tattoos, and one of them is a big old bullfrog playing the guitar. But yes, so I appreciate y'all coming out here with me, and I will see y'all in the next one. So y'all take care.